Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is me, Why Is She Black, star on the Rise Star Stage and Screen, internationally known, always doing the most with the least, and wherever there's a fee, there is me. Match. And I'm back to reviewing all of RuPaul's Drag Race UK season 6. Almost got it wrong there. But as you may know, I'm on my own and I'm in my room. I am on my own is because I didn't feel that we needed anyone to discuss this week's episode. In my personal opinion, the challenge was a bit bland, but we'll get into that.
Well, just as I thought, trash.
For those of you who are new to the channel, I'm going to judge all of the looks because obviously you know I am the fashion queen of Birmingham. Hold for applause.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So I am going to judge them based on if they are bangers or mash. So a banger is brilliant, you've done well, you've snatched the crown, you've done it, well done, everything. A mash is, ooh, it could have been better. I wasn't feeling it. I weren't feeling it. Very much that. So it's very easy, very simple, bangers or mash. And we'll get to it. Now, earlier on I said that I really didn't care for the Maxi Challenge. And as an interviewer myself,
you made it to the
final! Crazy.
I understand this challenge, but I think it's pretty pointless because, no offense, the challenge isn't for everyone. And speaking and talking and doing all that isn't for everyone. And I didn't understand why they added this in. Because I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, has there been any other challenges where they've had to do talk show stuff? In the UK anyway. Because if so, let me know. Because I can't remember a single one. But I can't remember what happened last week. So there we go. I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, the girls who are good chatterboxes, who have been on talk shows or have been in interviews or know how to host crowds, will do better at this gig. It's a given. They're going to do better at this gig. Those who haven't are going to do bad. It was very clear cut for me, and maybe that's what I don't like about it, because it was very clear cut. I just think it's like so. I understand it's like sewing challenge. You could say, to argue, it's like sewing challenge. You know, the girls who can sew are going to do better than the girls who don't sew. But at least the other girls are able to help other people in the workroom. You know what I mean? They're able to go, oh yeah, you need to put this one together, you need to put that together, you need to help with this. At least there's that. With this type of challenge, you've already pre-made your story. So you've already pre-made it, and then all you have to do is deliver it. But also, it's not like an actual chat show because you're being judged by Rue and Michelle and what's her name from Steps.
Show some respect, or at least some restraint at the buffet.
You're being judged for everything, for how you deliver the story, for how, comfortable and relaxed. Not only do you make Graham feel, not only do you make your teammates feel, but also, not only how do you make Rue feel and how they perceive you as a guest on a chat show. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculously hard. And for the girls who aren't used to it, I'd find this very challenging because it's not, well, I wouldn't. Sorry. I wouldn't.
Huh. Oh my gosh. I can't.
But as we saw Kiki and Octavia, very much so. And also, you're judging personalities as well, which I'm like, it's a bit weird because you should do an acting challenge. Just do an acting challenge. If you're gonna want to judge something, do an acting challenge. Do another one. There have been many seasons before where they've had 50 million acting challenges.
Ham! I know y'all ain't starting this white ass party without me. And why I gotta be white?
Why not do that? Because what I didn't like was when they were talking about Kiki and they're like, You're trying to put on a character and trying to do this. Listen, if you know Kiki, you know she's sporadic. She's all over the shop anyway. On a casual day, that is Kiki. But they think it's something that she's not. And I'm like, no, this is Kiki. This is actually Kiki. So it's a really tough challenge. And you're really critiquing them on their personalities. And also the stories. I'm like, did they have to write the stories down beforehand and prep the stories? And then go out and deliver the stories in a way that isn't just explaining the story. Yeah, you have to be conversational with it, because that's also quite hard as well. If you've all prepped the story, but then how much improv goes into it? I thought the challenge was naff. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was naff.
I said what I said.
The girls who can do it. The girls who can't. But it's a drag race, and your drag should be also main priority to it. You know.
Yes, niece.
But like I said, I'd have aced the challenge, because obviously I've done work before.
Bitch, sit your ass down and shut the hell up, bitch.
Anyway, enough about me and the challenge that I was not feeling. Let's go into these runway looks, honey. So the challenge was, how's your head? Peace. First up, we have the icon, the legend that is Marmalade. Now, Marmalade is sporting this iconic silver. It's giving very, what's that film when they're all in the desert and they're on the cars and they're doing the things? That one. That one. They're that one. I feel like she'd have her own like empire within that universe. I love it. I think it's great. I think everything works. The outfit works. I love cohesion, and I just think she brought it. Marmalade did really well in the challenge, and the runway is an absolute banger for me. So well done, Mom. Well done. Another great look. I also just love how the headpiece don't stop at the head. You know, all of the wires and the material goes down to the arms, and you know the rest of the body. So yeah, it's a banger for me. Absolute banger. Next up, we have Kiki Snatch, honey. The angel, baby. The angel. And I really enjoyed the headpiece. I thought the headpiece was really nice. I don't know if she should have worn a different wig, or maybe without a wig, so maybe like a bowl cap. I don't know. I just think the wig was great. I don't know. There's something about it. I'm like, on second look, I'm like, actually, or maybe the wings, because the wings are at the front. The wings are at the front, you see. Maybe they should have been at the back of the head, you know, and maybe that way. It was a no for me. It looked good on the runway, but it just feels like you just picked out a dress and then the headpiece second. Like Marmalade had cohesion on hers. I wish this had a bit more cohesion. Do you know what I mean? If you're gonna go for Angel, then you know, look at Angie Woman from Digimon. Pow! You know, it's got some cohesion in it. Yeah. So, but for me, I do love you, Kiki, but it was a mash. It was a big mash for me. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. I just wanted more cohesion. Next up, we have not the boar worm.
What are the boar worms? The boar worms are the worms and stuff. You're not the boar worms.
The boar worms. We have Manchester icon, legend, superstar, not the boar worms. Again, a lovely, lovely fitted to perfection look. The headpiece was really the centerpiece of it all, and it even had the whole mask thing that she wore before she came out in it. I thought it was great. It had headpiece at the front, it had headpiece at the back, and it had those little worms. It was great. Like, honestly, phenomenal. I have nothing. I have absolutely no notes. Lil is an absolute banger. It's a head banger. It's a banger. Well done, Lil. This is great. This is a great look. She wore it well. God, is there nothing this woman can't do on the runway? Jesus Christ. Next up, we have La Voix. La Voix, and I am insane. This is the same piece. It works so well. Very common Miranda. It's giving me everything that I needed and more. The little reveal was nice, even though she couldn't move in the headpiece. The headpiece was so big. It was everything. It was really her week. I think this outfit, you know what, I would wear it. That doesn't really say much. That actually says nothing at all. If anything, that's worse. That's worse. If I would wear it, yeah, that's worse. Oh, Jesus. But really, really great. This is a staple piece. This is a staple piece. It's very out the box. I've never seen La Voix wear anything like this. Lord knows she's probably never going to wear it again. But I don't think she's going to wear any of the outfits that she's worn on this. Did she rent all of these outfits? I think she rented all these outfits because this is insane. Well done. Well done. Absolute banger for me. La Voix smashed it out the park. Oh, God, yeah. Next up, we have Kyron Thrax, and she's giving us head piece. I love Kyron so much because I love how her brain works. So she probably got the list. She got the list and went, head piece. How's your head? Head. And she went, I'm going to make a mold of my head and have that as a headpiece and all around the body and make sure it works because it's everything. I don't know how creepy it is looking at her own head and making an outfit with that and a handbag out of her own head. That's weird, but absolutely phenomenal. It works. It's campy. It's grotesque. It's definitely outside the box, which I absolutely appreciate and love. This is the sort of thing on Drag Race that you want, that you really want to see somebody being like, yeah, you want head? I'll give you head. I'll give you the biggest head you've ever seen. And it's great. Kyron, I love it. It all works. It's an absolute banger for me. Absolute top tier banger. Well done. Well done. Next up, we have the Queen of Mean. Did you sew that? Did you sew that yourself? Did you make that? Did you make that dress yourself? It is Chanel O'Connor. Yes, we have Chanel O'Connor. And how is your headpiece? You know what? For me, I enjoyed it. I didn't love it, but I enjoyed it. I think it hit the brief really well. She said it was her homage to making her dresses, making all of her stuff, which I was absolutely love because anytime she does mention, oh, when I made that, oh, do you know I make my own dresses? Someone, somewhere takes a shot. And I hope it's her because she says it enough. I thought it really worked well. I think she looked stunning in it. There's nothing she can't look stunning in. She really went, if I'm going on Drag Race, I'm going to look perfect. And she does. And she absolutely does. So it's a banger for me. Well done, Chanel. Can't wait to see what you made next week. Next up, we have Relisa Slaves, or Relisa Slaves, or Relisa Lisa. And Trinidad, Tobago, the islands, the Caribbean, everything just worked. And when I mean everything, I mean everything. I'm quite surprised Kiki didn't go down this route. It's right there. It's so obvious. I don't know why Kiki didn't go down this route because it's great. This is literally plucked out from a carnival store. I'm sure she plucked it out of a carnival store. I'm sure she said, this is a rental, absolutely great. I'll give it you back when I come back from Drag Race. Because it's phenomenal. It works. The headpiece works for wings. I love when I see a wing on Drag Race. I don't know what it is. It excites me. Ever since Courtney Act of season whatever she was, decided to get those little wings out first time and everyone's gagged and gooped. Phenomenal. Great. This is an absolute boot for me. No. Oh my God, banger. Not a boot. Absolute banger for me, Relisa. Absolute banger. It's great. Everything. Bringing the carnival to the runway. I think she knows her brand. and she knows it well, which is why I'm annoyed because Kiki knows her brand as well. But the looks haven't been consistent. That's what's annoying. Because Kiki knows her brand, but Relisa does know her brand, and she does a very good job of it. So yeah. Next up we have Actavia. Now, when I looked at it, and I was like, and the category is how's your headpiece? And the headpiece is there. But if you took the headpiece off, the outfit is just an outfit. A very good outfit. It works really well. But I just think the headpiece should have been the main spectacle. And that being said, it wasn't the main spectacle. If it's going to be how's your headpiece, I want to see some head. I want to see some head. And I didn't really get that. I enjoy the outfit in its entirety. It's just the headpiece for me wasn't headpiecing enough. I think that's a challenge. So it's a mash for me. It's a mash for me. I love you, Actavia, I do, but it's just a mash. And that's okay. So I'm sure you're very good at head pieces. On to our next queen. It is Charity. And listen, this is the concept of the night. For me, it works. It fits onto her brand. It works well. It looks amazing. Charity really knocked this one out of the park. If you're going to give me a headpiece and on your brand, this is how you do it. It's phenomenal. It's an absolute banger for me. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it all works really well. If anything, I really, really love the fact that like Charity did really well in the challenge and also here, because this would have been a contender for winning, in my personal opinion. Because I absolutely love it. It really fits her well, and everything works from head to toe. Balls. Kyra went for head, Charity went for balls, and it works. So an absolute banger for me. Well done, darling. Absolute bloody banger. Great. It's phenomenal. It's absolutely great. And those are the runways, and a very good runway. I think it was fun. I really hated the challenge, but apart from that, how's your headpiece? The girls did really well. Big shout out to Charity and Kyra. Really smashed it. Really gave us something really unique and different, which I absolutely love. There's not much more else you can say about it, to be deadly honest with you. What a great, another good cracking episode. Condolences for Kiki Snatch. Even though I would say it should have been a double save. If there was any time to do a double save, it should have been then, because Kiki and Actavia really brought the house down on that one. So yeah, next week is Snatch Game. I'm excited from the promos. They're doing Queen Victoria, 2 of them. Interesting. I don't know I think Kyron will do well in this sort of challenge. I think LeBroy will do very well in this sort of challenge. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't know who may falter. Maybe Relisa. I'm thinking the bottom 2 might be Relisa and Actavia. So we'll see. It'll be interesting. Well, we'll just have to see. Well, thank you so much for watching. I've been YShe Black, Star on the Right, Star on Stage and Screen. It's a very quick one today, but sometimes you've got to have the highs, you've got to have the lows, you've got to have the slows, and you've got to have the fast ones. That's what it's all about. Keep subscribing to my channel, keeping up with my content on Twitter, on YouTube, on Instagram. I'm always doing the most for the least, because wherever there's a feat, there is me. And I'll see you around for next week's episode. I actually really like the light here. I might just keep it in my room. But then what I'll pay for an office for if I'm just doing all my content in my room? Sometimes you never learn, do you? Do you know what I mean? We'll see. Until then, see you next week. I love you all. Peace out. Don't forget to roll black the tapes. Pow. Bye.